Hello, and welcome to this new episode of the Diary of a Lawyer. And today I want to just briefly talk about business and human rights. This is a subject that has been widely looked into by the United Nations, and it's a subject that has been thoroughly addressed, and it's very obvious that there's a need to balance both the needs of businesses, but also to ensure that there are human rights protection. Now, this is an overarching subject, and we can't cover it here in totality. However, we are going to be looking at the key concepts, the key issues, and the overriding principles. So, the United Nations set out around after 6 years of work, guiding principles um, in through which businesses and states should ensure that human rights are protected. And this was a collaboration of with governments, civil society, affected individuals and communities, lawyers, investors, and other stakeholders. And the road testing of the proposals was also uh, done, and they were developed, put into operation to protect, respect, and remedy framework, quote unquote, presented by the then special representatives in 2008. And essentially, there are three pillars. One is the state duty to protect human rights, the corporate responsibility to respect human rights, and the need for greater access to remedy for victims of business-related abuse. And this, according to the Commissioner for Human Rights, I think was then Navaran Pillay, is that these provide both a new and clear benchmark and represent an important milestone in the evolving of understanding of human rights in societies, and they also give clarity to the baseline expectations of businesses with regard to human rights in a first important step towards developing appropriate and effective responses to such problems. And those were sort of some of them paraphrasing some of the language. And the guiding principles, they are set out, as I said, by the United Nations, and they help to sort of provide a roadmap towards ensuring that human rights are protected. But behind those guidelines are the key concepts, which we're going to go through in brief. And so, first among those was the actual human rights impact. Um, in other words, has the actual human rights impact been put in place or assessed? In other words, that the adverse impact, has already occurred or it is occurring. And the adverse human rights impact occurs when actions remove or reduce the ability of an individual to enjoy or his or her human rights. And the business relationships refer to the relationships where business has with business partners, entities in its value chain, and any other state or state entity that is directly linked to its business operations, products, or services. And these could include indirect business relationships and its value chain, products and services, which are beyond the first tier and minority as well as majority shareholding positions in joint ventures. And there's another concept which is characterized as complicity. And complicity has both legal